Hello Internet! So today I'm going to be doing my TBR for the Biannual Bibliothon. The Winter Biannual Bibliothon is going to be my first time doing any of the Biannual Bibliothons. The Biannual Bibliothon is a readathon that's hosted twice a year by a bunch of different awesome booktubers, and there are reading challenges and video challenges, and I think this year there are going to be Instagram challenges as well. I am going to do the reading challenges and the Instagram challenges, but not the video challenges, just because even though my work schedule is slowing down a little bit, I do still have to work that week, so I want to use the free time I have to read instead of worrying about making a lot of videos. So I'm not going to do the video challenges, but I will be doing the reading challenges. There are 7 reading challenges, and I have 5 books on my TBR. A couple of them I doubled up on challenges because you are allowed to do 2 challenges to a book if you want, but you're not allowed to do more than that. You can't triple up or anything. So I'm just gonna share which books I'm planning on reading for that week. The readathon is the 8th through the 14th, I believe, and I will put all the information that I have about the readathon down in the description, including a link to their YouTube channel where you can find more information about all of the different things if you're interested in the reading challenges and video challenges and whatnot. Something that I think is going to be really cool about the Biannual Bibliothon is that they have a group book that everybody participating in the readathon reads, if they so choose, of course, and then they do a live show discussing the group book when the readathon is over. So, of course, my first book on my TBR is the group book, which is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. And I'm not totally sure what this book is about. The tagline on the back says, "He murdered women in cold blood, he terrorized an entire city, he taunted those of us who hunted him down, but despite all these horrors, in the end, I could not deny it. I was the girl who loved the Ripper." So I don't know if the girl literally falls in love with the Ripper or if it's more of in a metaphorical sense she loves the idea of the Ripper, or I'm not totally sure what's going on here, but I've heard that this book is really good, and it's a really good Jack the Ripper reimagining story, and so I'm really looking forward to reading this and then watching the live show about it. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it live with them, but I can always go back and watch it later. So I'm really looking forward to picking this up. So this obviously completes the challenge of read the group book. The second reading challenges was what they called a throwback challenge. You can pick a past challenge from any of the other past 4 Biannual Bibliothons, take any one of those reading challenges and do that one. So they have like a Google Doc that lists all the different reading challenges. So I went on there and looked, and I can't remember which readathon it's from, but one of the challenges was to read a graphic novel, so that's the one I picked. And the graphic novel I have is Once Upon a Time, Shadow of the Queen. This book was actually on my TBR for Holiday BOOKTUBE-a-thon, but I didn't get to it, and so I decided to roll it over for Biannual Bibliothon and use it for that. So this book will obviously complete the second challenge for the throwback challenge. I love Once Upon a Time, so I'm really excited to see what goes down in here and learn more about the evil queen and the huntsman. And I believe Snow White's in here as well, because where there's an evil queen, there's usually Snow White. The next book on my TBR is Vasa in the Night by Sarah Porter, and this is a retelling of an old Russian folk tale, I believe. I don't know a whole lot about the plot, but it's a fairly short book, and I got it in, I believe, my October Owl Crate, and I've been wanting to read it since, so this is a good opportunity for me to do that. And it actually completes 2 reading challenges. The first one being read a retelling, and the second one being read a book that a booktuber recommends to you, and this was recommended to me by Heather over at Zether Books. The next book on my TBR is Of Fire and Stars by Audrey Coulthurst, and this book also completes 2 challenges, the first one being read a 2016 release, and the second one being to read a diverse book. And this book is basically a story where the princess falls in love with another girl. I believe she's betrothed to a man, but she falls in love with his sister. And so I am really excited about this book. Funny enough, it's actually another book that I received in an Owl Crate. I got it in the December one, and I have heard really good things about it, so I'm really, really looking forward to getting to this one. And the last book on my TBR is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, which is the second book in the Grisha trilogy, and this completes the challenge of, I can't remember exactly how they word it, but it's like read a book you were excited for but never got to. and I've been wanting to finish up the Grisha trilogy for a couple of months now because I want to finish the Grisha trilogy before I read Crooked Kingdom, and so I haven't gotten to this book yet. It's been on my TBR for a couple of months, and so I want to get to it during this readathon. So that's it for my TBR for the Biannual Bibliothon. Let me know down in the comments if you're doing the Biannual Bibliothon and what your TBR is. If you made a video, you can go ahead and link it because I love watching TBR videos. Or you can just tell me. I'm not saying I won't do any of the video challenges during that week, but I'm not planning to. So if one randomly happens to pop up, then that's cool. But I'm not really planning on doing it because, like I said, I want to spend what free time I have that week reading instead of having to worry about making a lot of videos, since I do still have to work that week. But I do want to do the Instagram challenges because that is a much faster and easier process than trying to make a video. So that will be it for this video, and I will see you guys next time with another video.